Hello and welcome back to another episode of DE Our Guest, a Disney Elite podcast for all things DE on Smule. Happy New Year from Disney Elite. We hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, and we thank you for tuning in to our story and podcast. To kick off the new year, we have the pleasure of inviting two incredibly talented guests to our studio today to discuss one of our most iconic and recent group songs, Be Our Guest. So without further ado, let's say hello to the man of the hour, pun intended, Eli, who voices Cogsworth, and the Casanova of all Candelabras, Greg, who voices Lumiere. Bonjour, guys. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Herc.
Hey, Herc. Happy New Year.
Glad to be here, and Happy New Year to everybody. 2024 is here. Wow, time flies.
Absolutely it does. Happy New Year, my friends. Greg, it's been great to have you back speaking with us. I'm hoping to start with you. What was it like joining the group as this character and then immediately jumping into this project? How was your experience?
Well, I love this show, and it's great to be back. I love what you're doing here.
Thanks.
In terms of the production, I'd like to start by saying I had no idea I would be cast as Lumiere. I may have had a little too much fun in the audition. I thought nobody would take my ridiculously over-the-top French accent seriously. I also may have ad-libbed a little bit during the Mrs. Potts part of the song and called her Pot Lady. But yeah, when I got the call, I was surprised but thrilled. Plus, it's just such a wonderful show, and I love the character. And combine that with the talent in Disney Elite that just never ceases to amaze me. It was fantastic. Just a wonderful cast, the production staff, just truly a pleasure to work with.
That they are. I gotta say, that charisma is on point. You were casted perfectly for this role.
Why, thank you so much.
All right. Eli, it's time to chat. I can't get enough of those clock puns.
I am here and clocking in for duty.
You are somewhat of a voice acting veteran now for DE Productions. How would you say this role stands out compared to your previous performances?
This role stands out to me particularly because of how much love I have for the story of Beauty and the Beast. I grew up in the 90s watching the Disney Renaissance era, and this story was among my personal favorites. So the chance to voice a character from one of my favorite stories growing up was a true privilege and treat.
Yeah.
It also offered me the chance to voice a character originally voiced in the original 1991 animated version by Disney voice acting legend David Ogden Stiers. So
yes,
a little double treat for me.
Yes, well said, Eli. Your talent for adapting to different characters is truly remarkable, and it's always a pleasure to have you perform in our projects. To add on, Cogsworth has a very standoffish relationship with Lumiere and takes the brunt of a lot of jokes. Is there a comedic situation in particular that you enjoyed bringing to life?
Yes, the dynamic between these two characters is quite remarkable, and one that I really enjoyed bringing to life with my voice. If I had to choose one scene in particular, I'd probably go with one of the last conversations that the two of them have near the end of the story when they both become human again. They're having this little conversation of kind of a little contest of I told you so, and I told you, no, I told you, which kind of escalates into this full confrontation behind the scenes. And I just thoroughly enjoy bringing that scene to life with Greg. And it was lots of fun.
Yes, absolutely love that scene. That was a good one. One of my favorite Cogsworth lines is actually in the musical number Human Again. So we have a clip. Let's roll it.
When we're human again, only human again, when the world once more starts making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really? That'd be strange.
Can I help it if I'm tense? In a shack by the sea, I'll sit back sipping tea. Let my early retirement commence. Far from fools made of wax, I'll get down to brass tacks and relax.
I'm human again.
We all have a Cogsworth moment. Another incredible group number I enjoy listening to over and over again. Going back to you, Greg, can you talk a little bit about Lumiere and what role he plays in the furniture group dynamic? How does he illuminate the group? It's a pun kind of day.
Well, I love a good pun. Lumiere is not the rule follower that Cogsworth is, but that's what gives them that great odd couple dynamic. He's rebellious and causes some controversy, but he's got a big heart and he loves making people happy through service and hospitality. And he also knows how to spice things up with his passion and romance. What I love about Lumiere is the symbolism, right? He's literally the light in all of this darkness, that beacon of hope that a transformation is possible. So I just love that about the character.
Exactly. Lumiere is one of a kind with the most charm. And where better to show Lumiere's spirit through the song Be Our Guest? Here's a snippet of this remarkable piece that DE Productions is so proud of. Listen to this.
One by one, till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll drop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our
guest. Bravo, my man. I think it's right to say how close this sounds to the original. What was your experience performing the classic that is Be Our Guest?
It was really incredible to be part of something so spectacular. The production quality of this, between the ensemble, the sound crew, the direction, I mean, just impeccable. And when I get to listen to the finished product, it's really awesome to just hear it all come together. It just sounds great.
It really, really does. You gave it your all, Greg. Cheers to you. And lastly, this question is for both of you. If you were one of the Princess Castle staff, what piece of furniture would you have been magically turned into and why?
As funny as it sounds, the answer that comes to me right away is a suit of armor. I just think it would be a really cool idea, and they're just very imposing, and I just think it would be really cool to be a suit of armor.
Yeah, definitely. Greg, how about you?
Candelabra, of course! After this, I can't imagine being any other piece of furniture.
I guess not.
Oh, yes! Okay.
Oh, man. Okay. I think that is about all of the questions I have, but thank you both so much for your time and being here with me on the show.
Thanks for having me, Herc.
Thanks so much for having me. Great show. Really, really fun being on here, and just a ton of fun being part of the production.
Farewell, everyone, and Happy New Year.
All right, Disney fans, it's no surprise what section is next. It's time for some Hero Info. We are continuing our giveaway of line sticker packs to our listeners supporting this wonderful production. Remember to love, comment, and get excited on our posts as we release new songs. This week, we are happy to announce our new winner of the Line Sticker Pack prize goes to MLB Changed 1. Congratulations, and please comment your line ID on this podcast so we can get you your prize. Well, that about wraps it up for this podcast. What a wonderful time we've had here in the studio. This is Hercules signing off. Until next time, keep listening, keep commenting, and enjoy the show.
Goodbye. Au revoir. I'll see you again, but I won't see you because this is a podcast.
All right, guys, you could just leave the mics on the table. Thanks so much. And, Greg, don't forget your bag and just lock the door on your way out.
Ha ha ha! Ho ho! Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho!
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I am like a broken clock. I don't know why I said that, because I am not a clock. I am literally Lumiere. I have the candlesticks. But I can control the flames, I can make them bigger, I can make them smaller. That's what's so great about the Lumiere. I'll drop a few of these in too. Why not? Over the top French accent. It probably wasn't even French the whole time.
Sir, this is still going out live.